Okay. Court is back in session and calls number 332968. Case is filed the state of Texas versus Max Robert Colbert. Max Robert Colbert was previously sworn in. Max Robert Colbert entered a plea of guilty to the Class A misdemeanor of terrorist threat, family violence. Max Colbert acknowledged that his signatures and initials were on State's Exhibit No. 1, the misdemeanor plea admonishment. He also acknowledged that his signature was on the trial court certification to defendant's right of appeal. He also acknowledged that his signature was on the discovery certification. His attorney, Mr. Cole, waived the record in this case. Mr. Cole advised the court that there is no evidence that Mr. Max Colbert is mentally incompetent to stand trial. Mr. Max Colbert acknowledged to the court that he was satisfied with the services of the representation of Mr. Giles Cole, that he provided fully effective and competent legal representation. And the state has, and the court found that, or the court accepted his plea of guilty, found that he was mentally competent to stand trial. The court also found that his plea and waivers was freely and voluntarily given. And the court also found that there is sufficient evidence to find him guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. The state offered Mr. Colbert 180 days to be served in Jefferson County Jail. However, that jail time will be suspended for a period of 12 months. And he'll be ordered to pay a fine of $500 for court costs, do 24 hours of community service, and attend anger management. So Mr. Colbert, the state is offering that you serve 180 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not have to serve any time in the Jefferson County Jail because you will be placed on probation for 18 months. During the 18-month probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $500 plus court costs of $342, which comes to a total of fine and court costs of $842. You'll also be required to perform, well, you'll be required to pay $60 each month for probation fees and $15 each month for your analysis fee. Your total monthly installments will be $155 per month. Mr. Colbert, will you be able to pay the $155 each month?
I do not have a job at this moment, but
Okay.
I will do my best to.
Well, Mr. Colbert, based on your statement, the court is looking at an affidavit of indigence that was signed by you on August 19th of 2022. And I think Judge Hughes found that you was indigent. Based on the information that's in this affidavit, now is everything in this affidavit of indigence true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Now, based on the information that you provided in this affidavit, the court is going to find, that you are indigent, and the fine and court costs of $842 will be converted. Oh, that's wrong. It's going to be converted to 67 hours of community service. And that 67 hours of community service will be in addition to the 24 hours of community service that you require, that the state is offering. The state is also offering 24 hours of community service in this case. So that would be a total of 91 hours of community service.
Yes, sir.
And the probation fee of $60 in this case is going to be reduced to the statutory minimum of $25 per month of community service. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, you are now, and that's pursuant to, first of all, the court found that you injured, and so pursuant to Article 42.15 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. Your fine and court cost is converted to community service, and the probation fee is reduced to the statutory minimum of $25 per month. Now, Mr. Colbert, you also be required to pay to a family violence center in Jefferson County a fine of $100. You will attend and complete an anger management class, and you cannot have any contact with the victim in this case, Caitlin Colbert.
Yes, sir.
You will also be required to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of this probation. Mr. Colbert, do you understand the state's offer?
Fully, yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Colbert, I will follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. As I stated earlier, you would also have to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of probation. So, Mr. Colbert, I will follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state with the adjustment that the court has made in reference to finding you indigent pursuant to Article 42.15, and in addition to adding the condition that you cannot have any contact with Caitlin Colbert. Now, Mr. Colbert, I also have, if I must admonish you, give you an admonishment pursuant to the Texas Administrative Code, Section 176.1. Now, you are hereby admonished of the following. Number one, you are by entry or order or judgment ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Number two, beginning now, if you possess a firearm or ammunition, it could lead to charges against you. If you have questions about how long you will be ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, you should consult an attorney. Number three, under Texas Penal Code Section 46.013A, firearm means any device designed, made, or adapted to expel a projectile to a barrel by using the energy generated by an explosion or burning substance, or any device readily convertible to that use. B, firearm does not include a firearm that may have as an integral part a folding knife blade or other characteristics of weapons made illegal by Penal Code Chapter 46, and that is one, an antique or carry-over firearm manufactured before 1899, or two, a replica of an antique or carry-over firearm manufactured before 1899, but only if the replica does not use rimfire or centerfire ammunition. The statutes listed below are starting point for ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. For more information about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or for more information on how long your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition lasts, the court recommends you contact an attorney. Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 17.292, Magistrate's Order for Emergency Protection. Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 42.0131, Notice for persons convicted of misdemeanors involving family violence. Penal Code Section 46.02, unlawful carrying weapons. Penal Code Section 46.04, unlawful possession of firearm. Penal Code Section 25.07, violation of certain court orders or conditions of bond, any family violence, child abuse or neglect, sexual assault or abuse, indecent assault, stalking, or trafficking case. Family Code Section 85.026, warning on protective orders. Mr. Colbert, you should be given a copy of this ammunition at the jail, and this will conclude your case. You're free to go, and you have a blessed day.
I'll be released today, sir.
Yeah, if this is the only